fill your soup pot with water. Get as much ham off of your ham bone as you want to. And then you're going to put the ham bone in the water. I remove a lot of the fat, but you want to make sure you get all the good jelly, anything like that in there. And then you're going to put the ham bone in the water on the stove and let it boil. Okay, you want to put the ham on the stove with the burner on high, and you want to boil this. And you can do it for longer, but you just want it to look good. You want the water to be a nice golden brown color. You want the ham to just be like falling off the bone kind of thing. And about an hour is probably how long you want to boil it. The next step is to prepare the vegetables. So we're going to use fresh potatoes and fresh carrots. So we're peeling the potatoes and the carrots, and then we're going to chop them up. Here's the carrots. So choosing the other vegetables to add sometimes is just what I had on hand. These are some fresh peas that were frozen. So we're going to use those because we have them. We're going to use frozen corn and frozen green beans because that's what we have. Lima beans are also a real favorite to put in the soup. Okay, we're going to take the bone out. I'm just going to turn the heat completely off for a few minutes, take the bone out, and then we're going to add the vegetables. Okay, this is the bone sitting out, and I'm going to start cutting the meat off of it. If you want to leave it in there longer than an hour, it's fine. You just make this, just makes the stock heartier. Okay, I'm going to fish some of these pieces of fat out, but sometimes when you start putting the cold things in there, it actually just makes those things come up to the top a little bit better. Okay, so we're just using canned tomatoes. If you have fresh ones, if you put them up, then that's great, but we didn't have any. So these are diced tomatoes, and we're just going to dump them into the soup. Dumping in the tomatoes, and now we're going to put the potatoes and the carrots, and then we're cutting up the ham that came off the bone, and we're going to put all that ham back in there. Okay, now, to me, some of this is just visual, and, like you're going to decide if you need more carrots, if it doesn't look like it has enough carrots, and I can't tell you how much, but I'm just going to have to say that you just put some more. So we're just going to add a little bit of corn because the people here really like corn. I mean, you can add more. Oh, and we added about 2 cups of water to it just because we had added so many vegetables. And maybe if we had gone with just 2 potatoes instead of 3, then we wouldn't have had to add so much to balance out the potatoes. But this is going to be really good, and it's going to be a lot, and we're going to freeze it. Just sort of stir it from the bottom and just see if it looks like the right amount. You want some green, you want some orange, you want some white, you want some ham. It depends on if you've got certain things, and you can add more of those things. I don't think I've got a lot of corn, but there's a lot of potatoes, and so, I could add more corn if I wanted to, but this may be enough. We're going to let this stay on the stove for, as long as we want to. We want the vegetables to get cooked and mushy, and you want the flavors to all mingle, and we're just going to watch it and make sure it doesn't boil over, and Again, if it loses too much water, then we can always add a little bit more water. So I stirred the soup, and it just didn't really have anything green in it, and I'm all about color, and so I'm adding some green beans. I've got some frozen ones, and I'm cutting them so they're just in bite-sized pieces, and I've also salt and peppered it to taste.